Hi guys! So today I'm going to be doing a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising people for the month of March. So today I'm going to be doing my reading a little bit differently than I've done in the past. We're just going to start off with the Celtic Cross, see what's going on with you guys, and go from there. Okay, so I got two cards for you guys, but we're just going to pick the top one because it fits the most. We have the Father of Wands in reverse. Okay, for the conflict or challenge for you guys this month, we have Death, or the Death card, not death itself. And for the subconscious, or what's going on behind or below the surface, oh Lord. Okay, you have the Fool reverse. Also, sorry about the background noise, it's very windy today. So if you hear any like thumping and stuff, that's what it is. Okay, and then what happened in the recent past for Sagittarius placements to come to this point? We have the Daughter of Cups to the Page of Cups. Ooh. And for the subconscious, or sorry, not the subconscious, what's going on the conscious plane for Sagittarius placements? Like, how are they displaying themselves right now, and how are they appearing to the outside world in regards to the situation? We have the Hermit. Sorry. Okay. Alright, and then what is the most likely outcome for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for the month of March in this current situation? We got two cards, we're going to use them both. We have the Three of Cups and the Tower reverse. Okay. For you guys, I feel like the month of March, you guys are kind of lacking in some type of self-confidence within yourself, or you feel a lack of desire or motivation to get something done. With the Nine of Wands, I feel like you may be holding on to an ideal or onto something that you can't let go of, or you're having a very hard time ending a certain cycle in your life, with Death being the conflict or challenge. When I was shuffling for Death, I got Death again. We're going to put these up here because it's a lot and I want to take them all. The Page of Swords and the Magician. Okay, so this conflict or challenge may involve, okay, we're just going to say it may involve a Scorpio because Death came up twice, or a Scorpio placement. It may involve, I wouldn't say a literal death. That is not what I'm seeing. Plus, don't ever take it literally in that way. That's not what that card is supposed to mean. It could mean a personal transformation of self with the Magician and the Page of Swords. I can see there being some desire for you in your life at this moment to totally transform yourself, and I feel like you're doing so through the power of manifestation and through your words especially. I feel like you're communicating very freely and deeply with other people involving this transformation, and I feel like you're not letting go of the idea of the fact that something in your life needs to change. With the Fool reversed in the subconscious, sorry, we have the Queen of Swords. I feel like I already kind of have an idea what that's about. I feel like there's a start or a new beginning in your life. Like with this Death card, okay, so I'm just going to point something out very quickly. With this Death card, there's a bird kind of all fried up and stuff, like burnt up and that. And the Fool, this card is like a, brand new baby bird. Like it's fine, it's cute, whatever. I can see right now, this may not, I think these two things are different situations, or I think that they involve one another. You have this new beginning that you want to like take part in, I think. And with the Queen of Swords down below, I feel like you're willing to kind of do what you need to do in the long run in order to get there. It may involve cutting people off. It may be being harsh with your words. It may be saying exactly what you mean or exactly what you think involving a situation. I'm trying to get one more card for a clarifier for that. We also got the Empress. So it could be tapping into your divine feminine energy, and you may be having a problem with that right now in your life, or you may have a big problem when it comes to like saying what you mean in the first place. Because with the Hermit on top, I can see you being very, to the outside world, I feel like you seem very distant, or you're kind of in your own shell thinking and meditating on this problem or this situation that's happening for you right now, especially with the Magician correlating in with that. I feel like you're really trying to focus with Temperance, we being Sagittarius's card, and the Nine of Cups. I feel like you're trying to focus on some type of wish fulfillment that you have been like trying to manifest for yourself for a long time, but I feel like in the process of getting it, there has to be some type of very, very powerful and not detrimental, but like transformative ending, if that makes sense. And I'm just going to get a couple cards for the past, the Daughter of Cups, because I want to see why that's there involving this situation. Daughter of Cups to me means love offer. Sorry. Ace of Wands reverse, meaning something kind of like, oops, did I not show that reverse? It was reverse, my bad. Ace of Wands reverse kind of meaning something that starts quick and ends quick, here and gone. It could be very sexually based. We're going to do one more card for the Daughter of Cups. Ace of Cups reverse. Okay. So this could have to do with a relationship that you lost passion for or lost love for in general, but it could be somebody that you love or that you care about. That's what I'm seeing. And it could have to do with, it could be a fire sign with the Father of Wands as well, or that could be a person that you're really dealing with, or a negative aspect of a fire sign, somebody who's kind of egotistical, or, okay, as I'm talking about the King of Wands pops out. It could be somebody who's very egotistical, full of themselves. They could be very confident in a way too, or they could have a lot going for themselves in their life, but they kind of are like douchebags about it, if that makes sense. As I'm shuffling again after I say douchebags, the Devil card pops out. So somebody may be kind of toxic, if we're gonna throw that word into this. Doesn't have to be, but it could be somebody who kind of like, I see fire sign energy for sure. This could also be you, Sagittarius, but I can see somebody, and this could be like a part of yourself you know you need to end, or like negative traits about you that you don't like, that you know you need to kind of fix in order to move forward in your life. We're gonna get into the future in a minute because I'm interested in why the Tower reverse is next to the Three of Cups, because like we got the Three of Cups again. What is going on? So with the Three of Cups, I can see like reuniting or like going out and having fun. It could be a third party situation or you hanging out with like two other people. You also got the Hermit. I'm going to get one more card for this. Four of Wands. Totally different. Okay. So I can see, alright. With the Tower reverse, I can see you, I'm not seeing a postponing of an ending, sorry. I'm seeing more so of like a revelation that may make you rethink a Tower moment in your life, where something may have like kind of been revealed to you that was like life-changing or whatever. I can see some type of like, with the Three of Cups popping up twice, you may go out and meet someone like, and they really give you a sense of security, friendship, and solidity, and they may kind of like push you into this realization that you've been looking for when it comes to this situation back here. Or it could have to do with whatever person we're talking about, if we're talking about a specific person. But I have like a, it's very interesting actually. Okay, sorry, I'm kind of fascinated on how these two cards popped out, and then these two cards popped out, and then these two cards popped out. Like, the same energy is kind of coming up like twice with the clarifiers, so I would really take the Three of Cups energy strongly. If somebody invites you out to go somewhere, especially like out drinking or to a bar. I know that sounds weird, and especially, okay, if the pandemic is still a thing at this time, and if like pandemic restrictions are lifted within this month, which I don't know, I mean, maybe, or within the near future, maybe you'll be getting invited out more in a way, or it could have to do with like a close group of friend of yours, or somebody that's like close to you, or like should be close to you at this time. Could be a Virgo as well, with the Hermit popping up twice, but they're gonna give you some type of moment. Sorry, this is just, I can't really explain it. I feel like you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about when it happens to you, but I feel like you're gonna realize something thanks to a specific group of people that make you feel at home, safe, comfortable, and like where you need to be in life. That's gonna give you an answer to this solution, or to this like problem. I always keep saying solution for the word problem anyways, but like that's gonna give you an answer to this problem that you've been looking for. This false start here, or this little like you're scared to begin something new. I can see that. I feel like like-minded people are going to like motivate you though when it comes to this, or going out. If somebody invites you out within the near future, or wants to have fun with you in some way or another, please do that, Sagittariuses. You guys, like, one thing about you is if you don't have fun for a long enough period of time, I really think it starts to get to you. And I understand that as well, but like the more chances you take, or the more opportunities you take to meet more people and stuff like that within this month, or in the near future after this month, I feel like very beneficial things will happen to you. Don't be too worried about the tower reverse. I think that this just means you will be getting some insight on something that happened in your life that like will make you rethink it, probably in a positive way. So yeah, there's that. Now, we're going to do a little romance spread. We're going to pick one card from the animal deck for you, one card for the person we're asking about. We got the ant for one person. I'm also trying to do flash for the first time, so if the cards give a really bad glare, I'm sorry. This is just a test run. Alright, and then the second card for Sagittarius Placement's love reading is the bat, which is see-through illusion to truth. Okay. So, now, the first row is just going to be you and the person we're asking about in your life, and what is going on in your romantic relationship currently, if there is one, or in your relationship currently. I don't know why I threw the word romantic in there. It is a romance reading, but you guys don't have to be in a romantic relationship for this to apply to you. Just saying. Okay, so first we're going to get 3 cards for the bat. Oops. We have the 7 of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, too many cards, and the Star reverse. Okay, and now how is the bat approaching the ant in their romantic relationship currently at the moment? Or relationship in general, sorry. You know what I mean. We have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so now we're going to pull for the ant before we keep talking. Okay, so now, Spirit, what is going on in the ant's romantic relationship with the bat at this time? 3 cards, which we got right away. Okay, we have the Sun of Wands, so the Knight of Wands, Father of Pentacles reverse, so the King of Pentacles reverse, and the Emperor reverse. Okay. Now, how is the ant presenting this to the bat at this current moment? Ace of Swords in reverse as well. Okay, so before I kind of get into this a little bit, these 3 cards here for the ant are only like, this is how the ant feels about the romantic relationship with the bat, and this is how the bat feels. This is how they're presenting this information to each other. The bat may not see this side of things from the ant's point of view, but they will be able to see how they are presenting it or not presenting it, depending on how, you know, the spread lays out, and vice versa, if that makes any sense. It should as we go along, but okay, we're going to start with the bat first. Right off the bat, LOL, sorry, I just see that the bat is going through, I feel like, a pretty good time in their life right now. I feel like they're kind of waiting on something good to happen. They're waiting on some type of emotional fulfillment of some kind, I can see, with the Ten of Cups, sorry. But with the Star reverse, I can see that it may be taking a little bit longer than expected, or they may be losing a little bit of hope in the process of waiting for it, if that makes any sense. They can see a lot of, like, good potential. It probably has to do with the ant in general, but I feel like their spirits are kind of fading in regards to it because of maybe something they know now about the relationship or whatever, or the connection. But I can also see with the Five of Pentacles, again, sorry, in reverse, that the bat is coming to the ant in a way of wanting to be let back in, if that makes any sense. And we can get into that in a minute. But I feel like the bat is a little bit, they've been discouraged in the past. They probably are waiting on something from the ant in general that involves a love offer of some kind that they may not have been getting with the Star in reverse, and that's why they're upset about it. But I feel like they're not trying to be totally pessimistic in this situation. I feel like they're trying to, like, show that they are willing to keep things going in a way, but they're doing so kind of more like where they are disappointed and they're kind of coming back from being left out, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But we're going to get into the ant a little bit more with the Son of Wands, so the Knight of Wands, and the Father of Pentacles in reverse next to each other, and the Emperor reverse. I feel like the ant is doing a lot of forward movement in their life, but in a way of letting go of control of things that I feel like may have been consuming them in the past in some way. Like, if it comes to finances or some type of control they have over the situation in general, I feel like they need to let go of that. I feel like they're aware of that. There could be a way, or there could be something with the ant and the bat. There could have been control issues of some kind, or there are some, like, power struggles for sure. And I feel like the ant was the one with more of the power in the situation. I feel like with the Ace of Swords in reverse, I almost feel like the ant isn't being as concise about the way that they're feeling as the bat kind of is. I feel like the bat has more hope, even though it's like they're fading in that aspect. I feel like the bat is a little bit more optimistic about this relationship than I believe the ant is. I believe the ant may be kind of like, the ant may be irresponsible in ways. The ant may be kind of like a little bit too go with the flow with this relationship, where they don't really take much control, and that's why, like, things aren't going right in the relationship. And they may not be expressing themselves clearly, and they may have, like, something they really want to do that they're not doing because they're trying to, like, you know, release control of the situation or whatever. And I feel like the bat may be aware of this on the inside. I feel like the bat is trying to, like, look through the ant, especially with see-through illusion into truth being the bat's motto or whatever, or its little message underneath. I feel like the bat is trying to, like, look through the ant in a way, because the ant is almost, like, on a different page. I feel like the ant is, like, not necessarily, like, not romantically involved with the bat, but I feel like the ant is kind of, like, letting go of the romantic, like, the desire to control this romantic relationship in any way whatsoever, like they have been doing in the past. And I feel like they're kind of just going their own way and being themselves and just, like, you know, living in the moment instead of being so worried about, like, the outcome or whatever. And I feel like that might not be transpiring the best over onto the bat. I feel like the bat's kind of like, you need to let me in a little bit, you know? So now we're gonna get secrets or unknown things about each person in the relationship, or insight more onto their situation. 3 cards for each. We're starting with the Bat, and we have the Two of Pentacles, or the Two of Presents, in this deck. Ooh, Lord. Okay. We have the Lovers. Gonna get one more card for them. Ace of Needles. Okay. So the Ace of Swords. Alright, now we're going to get 3 unknown hidden things about the relationship on the ant side. We have the Emperor. Hilarious. Okay, we'll get into that in a second. Okay. 2 of Swords, so the 2 of Needles in this deck. That was one too many cards. I only want one. One more thing on the ant side. Okay, Moon reverse. Okay, so we're going to start with the Bat. I feel like the Bat, okay, right away, this could be, this does not apply to everybody, what I'm just about to say here. I feel like with the Bat, with the Lovers being in secret, the Two of Pentacles being in secret, and the Ace of Swords being in secret, there could be, take this however it resonates. If it doesn't resonate or you really don't think it does, leave it. But the Bat may have more than one romantic partner at this time. Just saying. That could be something that the Bat is unaware of, and that's why they're waiting so long on the ant, is because the ant is kind of focused in another area when it comes, or the Bat is focused in another area when it comes to love. Either way, there could be secret love going on within the Bat's life or within the ant's life, or more than one person they have feelings for, and that's maybe why they're so full emotionally, is because they actually have that connection. Or, and they're like pursuing it actively with the Ace of Needles, or they're maybe doing so in kind of like a, how do I explain this? Kind of like a direct way, but not like super action fulfilled. There's lots of thoughts in it, if that makes any sense. Okay, but also we could see with the Bat that there is a lot going on in their lives right now, and it could involve love in general. They could have a lot of love for the ant and could see the ant as like a soulmate, twin flame, like super heavy divine connection of theirs, but I feel like they may not be fully expressing that in a way. For some of you, it will go this way. For others, it will go the other. It's not like, I feel like it won't be both. Like, it's not like the Bat really, really loves the ant, but they also have a secret lover. It's like the Bat has a secret lover. If that makes any sense, I'm sorry. If it doesn't resonate, then it is what it is. But I feel like it will for some people, or that is something that some people need to know, that the Bat has more than one option, and they are, like, aware of this and doing something about it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Let's talk about the ant really quickly. So the ant, with Emperor reverse here and the Emperor upright here, I feel like something that maybe the Bat doesn't know about the ant is this letting go of the relationship and letting it be how it is very, very tough for them. Because I have a feeling they're very confused about which direction they're actually going to go in. I feel like with the Two of Swords there, they're very, like, indecisive about how they want things to go. And that's probably why the Ace of Swords is here in reverse, is because they're not really saying exactly what they want or exactly how they feel, because they don't know what that is. With the Moon reverse, too, they could be very confused or very up in their head. Or, with the Moon reverse as well, you can take this another way. The ant may have realized something involving, like, okay, involving an Emperor-esque figure, so like a father figure, a husband figure, a very close like male partner, that leaves them very indecisive as well. Okay, here we are with this. If the Bat, I'm like gonna expose somebody, I feel like, with this reading, so I'm very sorry, like, don't blame me if someone's cross-watching on you, but like, whatever. The Bat, if the Bat is, alright, how do I explain this? If the Bat is somebody who is interested, okay, no, sorry. How do I explain this? If the bat is their own energy, okay. If the ant is somebody who is into males or masculine figures, whatever that is, that's more how we're going to look at it. This Lover's card is a warning to the bat that the ant is thinking about someone else in a male perspective, if that makes any sense whatsoever. If the bat is like or if the ant is into women and the ant is like a male figure and you guys are in a heterosexual relationship, the Emperor kind of more has to do with control and how like they feel like they really want to take control of this relationship. They're not really sure how to do so. They may have more than one way of doing it, so that's why they just aren't. They're kind of letting things be how they are. I feel like they're realizing a lot of things too, intuitively. And if the ant is interested in another male or something of that kind, I feel like the ant knows something about this person, which makes it very hard for them to make a choice or to present how they really feel to the bat. If the Emperor is the bat, here's another way of looking at it. The ant may not be pursuing the bat at this moment. Sorry, this is kind of all over the place, but I feel like there's a lot of different ways this reading can go. The Emperor, okay. If the ant is interested in the bat and the ant looks at the bat as the Emperor, sorry, they may not be pursuing them right now because they know that maybe, like, if they don't, the bat will come to them. And I feel like that's very hard for them to kind of, like, do, if that makes any sense, because they really like this person, but I feel like they're very confused about this person. I feel like there's a lot of mutual feelings about, like, attraction in a way, especially if you're looking at it from that perspective, but I feel like the way you guys are expressing it to each other is very distant or very separate because there's other things going on in each other's lives or secret things going on. All right. So can we get what's going to happen in the near future for the bat in this romantic relationship with the ant? We have the Two of Pentacles popping up again. I don't know, man. All right, now in the future, what's going on with the bat? Ace of Pentacles reverse. And the Nine of Wands reverse. Now we're going to pick two cards for how they're coming at the ant in the future instead of just one. Sorry about all that background noise. Again, it is windy. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. And the Tower. Oopsie. Okay. So before we get into that, I'm going to get the ant side of things because it will make more sense once I've done that. Okay, so we need 3 cards for the ant and what's going to happen in the future in regards to this relationship or connection. Okay, we have the Fool reverse, the Ace of Swords reverse, King of Swords reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse. Oops, sorry. I should probably re-ask. We'll put that back. Okay. Six of Cups is how they are coming at the bat in the future. Eight of Swords reverse. Okay. So we'll just start with the bat right away. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles popping up twice right underneath each other, I can see that the bat really does have a lot going on in their life. I feel like the reason that they're waiting on the ant in the current future is because maybe there's something that hasn't been working out for them on a romantic front in another area. So that's why they're like, okay, that's why I have more than one option, is because I have other things to do or I can't afford to wait anymore. But in the future, I can see there's an opportunity or with the Ace of Pentacles reverse, there's some type of prosperous future that they are not looking to pursue anymore. I can see that with the Nine of Wands in reverse right next to it. I feel like they realize they have too much on their plate and they need to drop one pentacle in order to, like, be the King of Pentacles, if that makes any sense. They need to, like, let go of something that has been, like, you know, holding them back in a sense. And the way the bat is presenting the ant, presenting to the ant, the Tower, why can I not talk, is presenting to the ant the Tower and the King of Pentacles. I feel like the bat is, like, showing the ant that something cannot continue. Whether it be that relationship, the way the relationship was going in the past, or the behavior that the ant is presenting to them, or the lack thereof of behavior. I can see some type of, like, very powerful change happening in the future. So by the end of March or early April, I can see something changing within this relationship. And I feel like it has to do with the fact that the bat needs to drop something off their plate. And I feel like whatever it is, whether they drop the ant or not, I feel like this type of, like, this revelation to them in a way. And I feel like the way the bat is going to talk about it is very King of Pentacles-esque. I feel like they're going to come to the ant at a very, like, secure place where they're like, look, I've got, like, a lot going on. I feel like they're going to be very honest about it, but I also feel like they're not going to be too concerned about the outcome, if that makes any sense. I feel like they're anticipating something kind of crazy with the information that they're going to present to the ant. And I feel like that may mean dropping the ant as a part of their life or an option in their life, especially if the ant hasn't been presenting any feelings to the bat lately, or if the bat, like, doesn't feel like the ant is in their life anymore, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So, anyways, we'll move over to the ant. With the Fool reverse, Ace of Swords reverse, and the King of Swords reverse, I can see the ant no longer feeling as confident about something, an idea that they thought was going to work out. I feel like maybe in regards to the bat, I feel like the ant still is, like, unsure or unclear about their actions or feelings. But I also see, like, okay, I think this Tower moment is going to break a little bit of tension between the ant and the bat that there has been for a while. This whole, like, the ant feeling left out and not being able to express it in any way whatsoever, like, either because they really love the ant or there's somebody else in the bat's life that they don't feel comfortable telling the ant about, or whatever that is. I feel like however they present that in the future is going to be because they are, like, over having this much to deal with when it comes to that. Like, they cannot take the pressure anymore. Like, they just kind of want to let it go. And I feel like the ant maybe will bring something up from the past that, like, the bat did or something to them that maybe will make them feel a little bit more secure in their decision making. I cannot see the ant being very sympathetic, or I don't see the ant being sympathetic or caring at all as a person right at this time. Either they don't really have many strong feelings for the bat at all. Take that in a way that it resonates. They may as well, like, don't just, you know, or they're very not involved with that side of themselves. Because I see a lot of, like, thoughts and stuff. I literally see no Cups cards on the ant side except for the Six of Cups. So it's kind of like there may have been something that happened in the past between the ant and the bat that the ant is having a very hard time getting over. But I have a feeling they're going to be able to, like, bring it up in a way that's easier for them after this Tower moment that the bat presents. I'm not really sure how that will go down. Also, if this doesn't apply, just, you know, take what resonates and leave the rest, first of all. Also, if this does apply to you and you don't want this outcome to happen, it doesn't have to happen this way. You can change your own actions, so things will be different. Okay, my way of looking at tarot is this is just a preview of what's to come if you keep doing the things you're doing the way you're doing them, because you create your own reality and such and such. So, and if it doesn't apply at all, you don't have to force it to apply to you. Please don't, actually. It's only supposed to be for you if you know it is for you. If any of that resonated whatsoever, you will know if that spread was for you or not. But yeah, that was just the romance spread that I had for you guys. I hope that applied, and I hope you got something out of it. But now we're just going to do a little 9-card spread for you guys for March. And this is going to be, like, general. like what's going on now, what's going on in the middle of the month, and what's going to go on at the end of the month using this deck, Angel Oracle deck. Simple 9-card spread. And we'll just get right into it. That was way too many. Actually, no, we'll take them all because they flung out like that. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords. This is the beginning of the month. And we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Sorry, it was in reverse. Okay. Then we have the Chariot for the middle of the month. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, again, sorry, for the center of the spread. Nine of Cups. Okay, so now for the end of the month. We have the Knight of Cups. Eight of Swords. Too many cards, I only want one. Okay. The Three of Cups. Okay, alright. So let's just get into it, Sagittarius. So the beginning of the month looks very interesting. So I can see you really wanting to start something new. I feel like this may be an endeavor you're very passionate about, or you feel like is kind of a difficult thing to do. You know it's difficult, but it's worth it. And I feel like you've been reevaluating your life in general when it comes to this, because you know that like things need to change in your future big time, with the Three of Wands also popping out while asking about that. I feel like you've reevaluated the way you want your future to look. You know exactly how you want it to look, but it's not like the easiest way to get there. I feel like you don't want to step on any toes getting there, though, and I feel like you may do some apologizing at the beginning of the month with the Mother of Cups in reverse. You may, like, realize that you were wrong about something emotionally, or you were acting unemotional, and then that was not the way to go about things. So you may apologize or reconsider a way of behaving or being because of this realization that you know you're meant to do something else, or you're doing something else now that requires a lot of your time and effort. So moving on to the middle of the month with the Chariot and the Ten of Pentacles reverse and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so the Chariot also is symbolizing to me that you guys are in full force with this idea for sure. But with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like there may be something stopping you in your home or in your family life, or that like in your stability sense, that may be kind of stopping you from getting there. And that being the middle of the spread, I feel like that'll be the main focus for the month, is that you want this Ten of Pentacles, like this security, stability, happy like home, happy family, happy life, whatever, but you're not quite there. And I feel like your goal right now, or the journey that you're pushing yourself on, is to get there because you want some type of wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. I want to see what the Nine of Cups is representing, or what wish fulfillment Sagittarius is looking for in some way, even though I kind of have a feeling I know what it is, but we will see. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse, so like coming to a decision or a realization about something you were in the dark about before, or something you may have had a foggy mindset on, if that makes any sense whatsoever. That was a little too many. One more card to clarify the Nine of Cups. For Sagittarius, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Or Ten of Wands in reverse, sorry. So I feel like there may be a lot of stress in your life in regards to either a person or your job, or just a certain relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic, but relationship in general, that is proving to you in the middle of this month that is very stressful. You do not want this stress to continue any longer. I feel like maybe dropping this in the middle of the month is going to make you feel a lot better. I kind of want to see what the Ten of Pentacles reverse is referring to for Sagittarius placements. We have the Eight of Swords, so something you feel trapped in, or something that makes you very nervous or anxious. Judgment, so something that, like, you know, you're going to have to come to a conclusion about, or a near conclusion is about to happen where you're reevaluating the possibilities of whatever, you know, pros and cons lists, stuff like that. We'll get one more for Ten of Pentacles. We have the Star for Ten of Pentacles reverse. So I have a feeling with those cards being there that it's something that you know is your life purpose. You have to make a decision about where you want your life to go and like what's going to make you happy. You need to do it quick. You need to do it like in a concise and clear manner. And I feel like that's what's making you nervous in the first place with the Eight of Swords popping up twice. But in the middle of the month, or I feel like that feeling doesn't go away towards the end of the month. I can see a lot of things picking up for you romantically towards the end of March. So maybe towards Aries season. I'm going to ask about this Knight of Cups and who that is to Sagittarius, or what that is to Sagittarius. We have the Five of Wands. Gonna get one more card. And we have the Devil. Okay, so this could be a Capricorn person. This could be a person that you have a struggle with, if that makes sense. I wouldn't say they're a toxic person. It could be, to be very honest. Or you could have a fight with somebody in your life that is romantically involved in your life who is actually toxic and causes a lot of problems for you, and that could bring you a lot of anxiety in general, this fight, or this like this inability to avoid this problem anymore with this person. It doesn't have to be negative though. I could also see it being somebody who maybe lacks in self-confidence and has like tendencies of a Capricorn where they may like, which is insecurity. So I could see somebody who is insecure about their feelings for you, especially with the Eight of Swords right next to it for sure. Or you could be insecure about your feelings for someone else, with Temperance coming out being your card. But with the Three of Cups in the middle or the end of the spread, I'm going to ask what that's about quick. Sorry about the background noise. We got the Sun of Cups, so the Knight of Cups. Very interesting. One more. Because if it is what I think it is, I'm just going to say it. For the end of the month, we have the Hierophant as well. Okay. Okay. So this may come as an invitation, a romantic invitation to go out and do something from a Knight of Cups-esque character, from a Devil-esque character, a Temperance-esque character, or a Hierophant-esque character. And what I mean by that is it could be somebody with Capricorn placements, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer placements, Sagittarius placements, or Taurus placements. That's what I'm seeing. It doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm seeing. And I feel like it's going to come in the form of an invitation to go out and do something. I feel like you've been lacking this, like, I feel like you've been lacking someone like this in your life. And I feel like that's what's been making you nervous, or your uncertainty with this person, or the way this person makes you feel makes you nervous because you really like them, if that makes any sense. And I feel like, and whether it's not an invitation out, it may not be, it just maybe you have a really good time with this person, or you have a lot of fun with this person in the future. And I have a feeling that your like lack of security and happiness, and you know you need to get back there again, is a result of not having enough fun, or not being happy with like the way your family or the people closest to you make you feel. Like you need to get back out there and enjoy life again with the Nine of Cups. I feel like you're just too stressed out about certain things that you shouldn't be stressed out about, or you feel trapped in a situation that isn't even for you in the first place, for sure. And I have a feeling that, like, whoever this Knight of Cups is, like, they really care about you, definitely. I feel like they may come as a surprise to you as well, and I feel like they may come in a package you weren't expecting, or they may come in a package that's meant to teach you something, if that makes any sense. With the Hierophant, I always think teacher, boss, or, like, somebody who is meant to give you a lesson in some way or another, but it may not be negative, if that makes any sense. It's somebody who really, like, is supposed to be in your life. Let's just put that we'll end that there because that was very interesting. I hope that resonated with you guys. Because now I'm going to do a little closing message from Spirit and what you need to leave this reading knowing. It could be advice, could be a warning, could be a sign. We don't know yet. We're just going to get right into it. Okay, so what does Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising people need to know leaving this reading, Spirit? Got that Three of Cups again. We got that a lot in this reading. A lot. We're going to pick 3 cards from this deck and 3 cards from the Moonology deck. Two of Cups. Da, da, da. One more for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Venus. And Rising. We just got 20 more. Which is not what I wanted, but it's okay, Spirit. We'll try that again. Just one for Sagittarius placements. Sorry, I'm singing. I've been singing, like, shuffling for you guys, like, before this all day. Okay, so, 8 of Swords. And now while I'm talking about that, we're going to get the Moonology advice cards. So, I feel like in your guys' relationships, you need to have more fun, for sure. I feel like you're really, really anxious, or you feel trapped in a certain relationship or situation that maybe bringing more fun into it in general. Be bold to make the first move. We'll get into that in a minute for advice. Maybe having more fun in general will bring some type of answers to you, especially involving the deepening of a connection that you're very nervous about. Be bold to make the first move means you need to do it, for sure. Personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. I feel like one more card from the Moonology deck before I finish speaking. Okay, expect powerful change. Alright, so if you decide that you want to stop being nervous, or you want to stop feeling trapped in a certain situation in your life, you want things to grow, get better, reach a resolution, at least a calm, peaceful one, or make a reconciliation happen that you want it to happen, what you need to do is be bold, make the first move, and offer some type of fun to this person in order to get past that, like, weird barrier of anxiety between the two of you, if that makes any sense. This could apply for, like, somebody you're dating. This could apply to a friend. This could apply to a coworker, somebody you're close to, a family member, for sure. Because if you do that, things will be monumentously better, and things will definitely change in the future with that new moon eclipse card. Expect powerful change. Like, if you decide to make the first move in this relationship and bring, like, fun to the table, invite them out to go do something, celebrate with them, like, go to a party, throw a party for them, something of that nature, any way whatsoever. Sorry, if you're the one to do it, I feel like this person may not be the one to do it because they're nervous as well, but I think you're the nervous one, and I think you just need to, like, I just think you need to do it. I feel like you'll figure it out if you make the first move, whatever that may be. That's going to resonate with each person differently. I know it will. Because you guys, as Sagittarius placements, you guys are very bold in general. You guys know how to be impactful when you need to be, and I feel like now Spirit's really calling you to use your impact and be fun and have more fun, because you may be lacking in that extremely, because that card has popped out like 4 different times now. So yeah, or you could, like, there could be something coming up soon, like a party or a fun time that you're excited for. Maybe you're graduating this this March or whatever, or something weird like that, and you're having a party. Maybe somebody's having a baby, maybe somebody's getting married, and that event will kind of bring you to a closer resolution to your situation or whatever in some way or another. Anyways, so I hope that this reading went well for you guys and that you enjoyed it. I'm sorry about the spreads being kind of random, but I felt like this was going to go better for that reason, because tarot isn't something that you should plan out. I think, at least for me, it doesn't work for me that way. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your month. I'll probably end up doing more readings for March or within this time period for your sign or whatever. But if this is the last time I see you until next month, I hope that everything goes well for you and that you have a good rest of your month. So yeah, have a good day, you guys. Bye.